Go. There we go. There I go. There I go. There I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul that snaps my control. PIA is the first one up in here, and she says, "Hello, my dearest auntie. I'm in the bushes for a little bit. Hello, everyone that shall come into this chat. I'm driving. I will be stationary soon." So, those of you who are in the bushes, that means watching but not in the chat. Thank you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. My mods, the moderators, I couldn't make it without you. I appreciate each and every one of you, the subscribers, and of course, the friends and family club members. So I don't want to delete that alarm. That's the alarm in case I doze off because I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. And when it's time for me to be quiet and get set up, I like to come in here and do everything and be on time. Daddy used to hate us being late. He used to say, "Start ahead, you be on time. To be on time, you're late." And being late is unacceptable. So I'm trying to pull up the chat because there are probably 50 million people in there and I can't see it. Mother, how are you doing today? Spoke to mommy earlier. She wasn't feeling so good yesterday, but she's feeling better today. So I will give everybody a chance to come in. I see 5 thumbs up. So there must perchance be people in here. All this when you go on live. I'm in my own ads. Juanita Campbell, thanks for coming and welcome. She says, "Good evening, everyone. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome to Garden Quilt and Art Show. This is a variety channel featuring 6 living generations of gardening, scratch cooking, quilting, DIY, fine arts, visual arts, and crafts. My name is Ellen Pankey. I am a daughter, sister, great grandmother, chief family storyteller, content creator, and writer. If you'd like to send me some mail, there's my email address, ellenpanky@gmail.com. Doncel Cooper, thanks for coming and welcome. Bouger, how are you? How are you? You know what? I really believe things happen for a reason. And this morning I was sending out some photos of some of the bags I have made in the past. And one of the photos was the bag that you commissioned 2 Christmases ago, which was the night before Christmas, and your bag that you requested. It was a long, narrow bag like a feed sack, and it was very cute. Very cute. Joanne Stevens, hello, sissy. Thanks for coming and welcome. I have so much to tell you. I will wait until like quarter after 4, and then I will start. Yes, Bouger Prepper called it a hoe bag, a garden utensil bag. Yes, this bag was a little smaller than some of the ones I have here. I will show you what I've been working on because I don't have a final photo of these. So I've been to the post office the past 2 days sending work out. You guys, it's that time of year. Gina, thanks for coming. And I have a mail haul today, you guys. So hang around. You stay in these here bushes, Gina. So it's a young man's birthday next Tuesday. So I just made this for a little mug rug, just because I had some fabrics. I don't even know if he likes the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a mug rug. And I put my label on the back, an original by Pankey. This bag just happens to be the trim is on it. I want you to see the back. This is a big hobo bag, Bouger. This is the XL. Mike, thanks for coming and welcome. This is, let me make this big. So, let me see if I can make this big. Yes. Okay, so this is if you want to be a big hoe bag. This is the back of it. And if you recall, those of you who have been following me for some time, a little over a year ago, Coach Mary Ma won one of these bags from ARD, a Resilient Dad. Hers was not designed the same because I never make any two bags exactly alike. This bag has beautiful orange trim on it. It has a button on the front, but I wanted you to see how I cross hatched it to go around. Now here's the front. This one also is featuring handmade handles. Coach Mary Ma had a different handle, and this is the button. The button and the strap are kind of loose because you can put a lot in this. You can put the same amount in here when it's opened up. Let me show you how it looks when it's closed. Auntie Joanne Stevens has one. All of the females in my immediate family, my mother, my two sisters, my daughter, one granddaughter, two great granddaughters. I don't have one. Every time I get ready, I think I'm making one for me. Well, I dance for dollars. They pay for the dance and they get it, baby. They get their dance. And so this is what this one looks like on the outside. And because it was so much of the same fabric, I designed it so that she could look at the front and see that where it like goes in, that's where the opening is. And what else did I want to show you about this bag? Oh, it has a double hard reinforced plastic bottom, and it's padded as well. So you can do a lot of hoboing in this one. So this one is going out tomorrow, and it also has additional leather. I'm going to put it in a box. The box is sitting right there, priority mail. And I want you to see all of the leather trim on the front. Orange leather, real leather, not pleather, real leather. So that one is going out in the mail. This one is not going out in the mail, but I don't think I had planned on saving this one for me. Again, this one is trimmed in leather, but it's silver leather. I featured this last time. You see it has a 3D fake pearl earrings, and of course her green lips. That's just an accent, an artist feature, because I'm hoping nobody except me likes green lips. Then I can keep this bag. So, what else has busybody Auntie Ellen doing? Let me look at the time because, oh, not yet. I still have 5 minutes. So tonight we will be working on neck bone pillows. What is a neck bone pillow? It looks like a dog bone. Actually, it's called a dog bone pillow, but some people call it neck bone pillows because they support your neck. This is my personal one. I remember the very first one I made, I was in Arizona with Auntie Joanne, and we ordered some kind of fiberfill, extra virgin fiberfill on Amazon. I think they charged me $15 for this little bag of fiberfill. It was compressed, and we had to puff it back up. OMG. And it was only 10 ounces. Only 10 ounces. So I started buying 10-pound boxes after that and using them. Sissy says, beautiful neck pillow. I actually have two on my bed. This is the most presentable looking because, and it's very firm. It's very firm. This has at least 14, 15 ounces of fabric in it because I use it for my back. You can put it, and one of the features of my neck bone pillows, I put a strap on every single one of mine because this is what I use to adjust it in back of my neck. I have shoulder issues, arthritis, rheumatism, bursitis, you name it. So when I'm trying to get it comfortable, instead of trying to grab it and flip it, I just grab these little hooks. Or if I'm traveling and I want to put it on my Hobo bag. Thank you, Donzel. You like my pillow? This. But I'll tell you, for those of you who sell pillows, this is an extra eighth of a yard of fabric. And it's a lot more sewing. I cut 3-inch pieces, fold them in half again, sew down each side. So that's a lot of extra work. Beanies can be heated or cooled too. Yes, exactly. So you can take this one wherever you go. And I just find that it's an added feature. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. And do what you like. Do what you like. These are the ones that I like. Yes, as Mike was saying, you could put beads in them or beans. I know what you meant, beans. I have some neck sashes. Now this will be very heavy, Mike. You couldn't put beans in this one because this would weigh like, oh my gosh. Let's say 1, 2, 3. This would be like 10 pounds of beans. 10 pounds because 1 pound would be like about up to here. I knew what you meant, Michael. So this is one that is mine. I do pull on it so much. I see it's coming apart a little bit in here. I will resew it. And let me see. I have 4 going out tomorrow. I have to get 4 in the mail before 1 o'clock. So we'll sew one together today. Mike said that one's huge. We'll sew one together today. Here's 2 and 3. It seems like they'll be a lot alike, but they won't be because one of them has a yellow handle on the inside. This is some of that beautiful Asian fabric with the dragons. It's already sewn. I just have to clip around the edges. I clip the curves on mine. You don't have to clip the curves on yours if you want to. This is what I do. I like the little extra perks. Call me spoiled. It's been said, but I like all the little extra stuff. And at my age, I want what I want, what I want. So again, these 2 are going out. So this is the third one. Now the third one I made kind of like a designer pillow because this young lady likes pink. I hand cut her a heart. I usually hand cut all of my hearts so that each one is different and just machine applique. She likes pink. She likes purple. And then this is my mother's favorite fabric. My mother is in nursing daycare. She has hers in her bed right now, but her pillow has 3 sides like that. I was saving some fabric to make mommy an extra one for when hers wears out with dragonflies and butterflies. But this young lady is special, so I took one panel of the three I'd say for mommy, and I put it on here. Then, who doesn't like sunflowers? Who doesn't like sunflowers? So I thought this young lady would like this, and I made it nice and soft and feminine and soft. So again, a lot of the guys that play sports, they like them behind their knee, behind their neck, behind their back. They don't always sleep on them. I sent my son and my grandson pillows. I don't think they even use them. I don't think they're even in their bedroom. I was looking to see where this one was stuffed, so I'll do it right in front of you so I won't forget. So the big 10-pound bags of fiberfill, this is my favorite big bag. I think I had it in Arizona in my suitcase, and I just divide it or pull it apart like this. And this one is almost stuffed, except for a few little pieces down in the corner. I don't want to make it so that it gets hard when it gets washed. So in the morning or later on tonight, all I have to do is sew across this little opening. I hand sew them and close them. You could do it with the sewing machine, but it's kind of hard to get this under there without making a big old seam. So as soon as I get and this takes a lot more fabric than you would ever think. Hey, Unbiased LLC. So I have to tell you all a funny story as I'm opening up my mail. Okay, so now this one is finished. This one is finished. Oh, maybe just a little bit more in this little corner. Maybe just a little bit more. Little bit. I'm not cheap when it comes to filling these. So if you get a pillow from me, trust me, you're going to pay for your batting because I put a lot in. I put a lot in. So, Yankee Sister Olmsted. Hey, sis. Preparing a stock pot full of tomatoes for the freezer. You know what? When I do a lot of tomatoes at one time, I actually found out that for me, it's easier to freeze them first if you have the time. Because, like when mommy taught us how to can, like 70 years ago, she would get the big black enamel pot, boiling water, and then dip the tomatoes in, take them out, put them in ice water in the sink. But I find that if you just freeze them, you take them out, the skin peels right off. But I'll be happy to accept them however you make them, my darling. So I have to tell you guys a funny story while I'm opening my mail. So I received a phone call. Wait, before I open my mail, I want to show you because it's gift season, you guys. And Unbiased remind me we got dragged yesterday. So long story short, Unbiased was in her live stream and she happened to mention to 10, the educated natural, uh, that she should be sewing and making gifts. And did she take out her sewing machine? 10 says, this is a story we're repeating, but you can go back to Unbiased to see the whole episode. Then 10 dragged 5 people 2 miles after she threw us under the bus. She dragged us. Then she backed up. And Mike said, sewing quilting cult. And Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, those of you who are content creators, put an exclamation mark GQUAT in the chat. So we were talking about gifts and whatnot, and I just wanted to show you guys I'm always making things. I create keychains, whatever, as I'm working on other things. When I finish a quilt, all the leftover batting, I may cut into 1-inch pieces. So these are like actually ready, except for my label. And there's no wrong way. There's no right way to do it. You do it however you want to do it. So these are ready. All they need is my label. I have keychains for Cinco de Mayo, for a man, for whatever, for ice. If they losing, no, that was a sad little joke. Camo, camo, navy blue. So before now and Christmas, everybody, all of my moderators and channel members will be getting a little gift. So I start ahead of time and I just keep them in a basket. And when I have a few extra minutes, I go in here and I work on them. These have been in here for 6 months. I said I'm not starting any new projects because after I get these projects in the mail, unless somebody pays for a lap dance, sure, Miss Shirley OG says, hello, Mother Pankey, Elder Miss Shirley OG. Unless somebody pays for a hobo bag or something, I'm going to finish putting my cutie breeze together so I can finish these 60 quilt tops that are already done. So now, you guys, you wonder why I'm so tired. Oh, before I finish, I'm teaching my helper how to make neck bone pillows. Hers does not have a strap in it. You know why? Michael says, hello, Mother. Hers doesn't have a strap in it because I was helping her with this one. If she wants a strap, she's going to have to cut the fabric. She's going to have to fold it in the inside once. Open it up, fold both sides inside, go up, sew down each side. It's not easy. I make it look easy because it's not so hard for me. But I will teach you how to fish. Ain't going to be giving away too many fishes. So I thought we're going to go back to getting dragged. Oh, so I'll finish telling you the story while I'm getting this heavy package on my lap. So 10 was saying that what had happened was, and the name of it is Snitches with Stitches. Snitches with Stitches. So what she was talking about was 5 people referred to her having fabric and not sewing. That was the bottom line. So in retaliation, she posted a vicious backstabbing attack on the unbiased Auntie Ellen. She even had Auntie all caps cross my ample chest. Thick old glasses, big old head with my locks on them. Oh, yes, she did. And then she kept stabbing us in the back and stabbing us and just stabbing us. Then who did she? Oh, no. First, she had Crafty. She had the nerve to have pink on Crafty's emoji. But you guys, you have to see. It's 2 hours worth of hateration. So Crafty had this big red puff on her head. Then Auntie Ellen with Auntie across her chest. Then Dolores, because allegedly Dolores referred to her doing other arts and crafts. Then Unbiased, she made all cute and little with purple with Unbiased on her. Then she kept stabbing us. She killed us. She killed us to death. She killed us to pieces. Oh, yes, she did. So now I'm going to open. First, I'm going to take this GQUAT off. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. 1 minute. So, just 1 minute. I'm a little slow. Media assets. Style. So I'm going to take the display off. So this is going to give us a little room in there. So back to the comments and all the stuff. Hola, hermana, Lorraine T. Oh, by the way, anybody in the Northeast area, I know LGGG Love is not far. Lorraine T. Sometime in October, the 3rd week, There will or will not allegedly be a gathering of gardeners. No, I'm not. This is not. No, this is not Ten's body over here. Allegedly, it's not Ten's body over here. No, no, no. We wouldn't do that to the educated natural. So this is not what I thought it was. So now this is an anonymous gift from a dear subscriber who loves their auntie. I'm not going to say whether it's a man and a woman. And then I'll tell you how I'm going to deal with how I'm going to deal with 10. Am I going to take my earrings off and grease my face all up and fight her? No. I'm going to do it the OG way. I'm going to invite her over and make her some cornbread and some tea or some coffee, whatever libation she wants. I may or may not allegedly have some homemade wine. So I'm opening this and it's very well gift wrapped. So now I didn't stab it. I didn't kill it. So now it's in another box. I have no clue what it is. I know that I couldn't carry it by my own self. My helper carried it from up and down the steps to the post office. Coated olive green, container size 40 inches by 32 by 10. Well, I'm trying to see what it is, be all nosy. So we're still opening it. No one should be fighting if invite someone over. That's right, Donzel. You're a sweet young man. If you're in the area, Donzel Cooper, you're welcome to meet us with us. Also, Yankee's sister lives not too far from me. Lorraine T's mother lives not too far from me. So they were at the scene of the last alleged gardening Northeast get together. Anybody that's in the Northeast is welcome to come. Somebody's in Rhode Island. Somebody's in Rhode Island. Baloo's Clues. Maybe they'll come over. So you guys, I'm still breaking into this package. You're looking forward to seeing me. Maybe we can go to lunch. Oh, there's a wonderful seafood place right up the street. Oh, I needed this. I needed this, you guys. So it is a bougie. You know I don't fight. I just light up the red dots. But I can't do that. That's family. That's family. 10 is family. Say, who we fighting? We ain't fighting 10. We're going to fight. Oh, yes, we are going to have a fight. It's going to be a challenge. I will tell you about it as soon as I put this. This appears to be a garden bed, and I have it from now until spring to put it together. So, oh, I wanted this. Oh, I'm going to cry. I don't want to say who sent it to me, but I really, really wanted one. And this one is green. This is so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aww. I don't know if I should say who sent it to me, but you guys, this is real love. He or she knew I was crying. This was out of my pay scale to get this one. I bought the little silver ones. Hunty, they're on bias. Oh, you already know. Aw. If they confess, I will allegedly. They really bless me. They really bless me. All of you guys bless me by coming in every week. You should see all the stuff that I get done. You know, when everybody else is laying down, taking a nap, my neighbors are talking about they get up at don't call them before 11 or 12 o'clock during the day. Pescatarian, thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. I saw you. I saw you all out in your garden. Pescatarian has all these. She likes orange too. Out there in her garden with all her orange beds, and she's rearranging them. She's gonna put her big orange ones over by the fence. I see you all. I just can't keep up. But you guys, everybody's saying hello to everybody. So Bouger said that is so nice. Toot toot toot. Thank you. Thank you, friends, neighbors, and countrymen. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, I want to show you what you all inspired me to do. So, I'm going to put this one over there for my helper tomorrow. After she finishes helping me, we're going to help her have a neck bone pillow. So, going back to 10, this is for you. If y'all see her in these YouTube streets or doing the other work that she allegedly claims that she does when she's not on YouTube, which she claims allegedly that she does when she's not on here so that she can earn a living and take care of her family. What is that? Who does that? Who does that? So anyway, I challenge you. I challenge you to a duel 10. And what I challenge you to do is to take out. Oh, since you're going to put my name all up in it, I tell you what, you take out that pack of charm squares with hand cut African fabrics. This wasn't no measly, cheesily little pack of domestic fabrics. No, Auntie Ellen hand cut these. I double dare and defy you, 10, to get a couple packs of charm squares to match it in like black or neutral colors, your favorite color, and sew it together and just make the top. You don't even have to make the whole quilt. It could be a lap quilt. It could be a throw. It could be something you take on the plane, not the glove slap challenge. I double dare. Y'all tell her, share this out. Put her name in it. Yes, you tell her Auntie's looking for her. Come on over. Come on over and sit down. Let Auntie talk to you. Let Auntie talk to you. Ah, there she is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Allegedly. So you have to go back to the beginning and see all that there dirt did. So we're going to invite you over to this here Northeast and sit yourself down, have some cornbread. I will cook you whatever you want, and we going to talk. We going to sew together. At least a neck bone pillow. Come on, man. Come on, man. A key fob. Whereas we had a whole basket of key fobs. And you know what I'm going to tell you, my dearest darling? My dearest darling 10. 10 says, hey, Miss Eleanor, all innocent now. Not only did this lady throw me under the bus, she backed over my face and went forward again and backed over me. It took me, I was like a minute, 30 seconds late getting on. I had to get the tire marks off my face. Who throws a 77-year-old elder under the bus? She could have at least picked a handicap bus, a little four-seater. No, she put me under the big street buses that have the thing on the front for the bicycles and the wheelchairs and stuff. Oh, yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, so you young lady, you let Nana, Auntie, Grandma Ellen sit you down to one of these here sewing machines. You ain't even got to bring one. I still allegedly still have 7 of them up in here. And if we don't have one you like, we will make it happen. Yankee Sisters up the street, We will, not the handicap bus. Oh, with the ramp. Yeah, yeah, Boucher. With the ramp that they put down and you roll your cart up. She could have threw me under that so I could crawl up and climb up the ramp and get a ride home. Oh, no, she didn't. No, she threw Auntie Elderly Nana Ellen Pankey up under the whole street bus. So, you guys, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you. You guys keep me inspired. And one day, in like, because I'm going to live till I decided 101, when Auntie Ellen is not around and you see 10 talking about something she made for her family, or she's getting on an airplane, right? And they don't give out those little stank Mile High Club blankets anymore. You have to bring your own. Say, Maria, you was thrown first. Now she crying. Now she crying. The second one always gets caught. You know that. The second one always gets caught. She had 2 hours of bus throwing under. 2 hours. Wait a minute. And 15 minutes. Not only did I see her the replay when I looked at Unbiased, and she told you, she said, Auntie Ellen, she wakes up, she is going to watch this. Then that's when I saw the snitches with stitches. Oh, no, she didn't. I had to watch every single second of it. You all, that's why my work isn't finished. I had to hold my stomach from laughing so hard. So, without further ado, oh wait, one more thing I want to show you that say nothing but love 10 unbiased back in the corner. She said Maria, she was thrown first. Now she's trying to claim the principal caught her and dragged her in the office. Now she's claiming it wasn't me, like Shaggy. It wasn't me. That thumbnail was too cute. And that thumbnail had us to a T. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love you too, 10. And I respect you. You know, everybody doesn't have to like you, but guess what? Respect is mandatory. And we all respect you. And we respect what you do. Now unbiased. That started it. That was too funny. Okay, so you guys, one last thing to show you that I was working on this week, and that is this. Oh, 10 says, I absolutely respect you too. Yes, I'm too old to be fighting though. You're just saying. Out there in the world, let it be known. This is all family in here. This is all family up in here. But when we go out and take off our earrings and stuff, yeah, yeah. Don't come for us, right, family? But we'd like to talk about the nice stuff. So the last thing, but this is getting so big. This is a beanie, a crochet beanie, because I made one for Uncle Roscoe. And you can't do one half of an equation. Anybody in here ever take algebra? It has to equal one side on the other. And the X and the Y. So this was one of my beanies that I like to wear in the wintertime. It's also almost worn out. So I was using this for a pattern and I was making a beanie. But then Auntie Joanne's hair is like 3 feet long. I mean, she sits on her hair. She sits on her hair. So she puts it up in a big messy bun. And I said, if I make a beanie, her hair won't fit under it. So I had the bright idea to make it tall, to go over her beanie and to turn it up a little bit under the edges so it won't keep coming off. Then PIA, you're supposed to be on my side. Taurus Nation forever. You guys are so funny. You know what? Real friends, good friends become family. And family is everything. You guys make my day. And guess what? When I get to wherever my mother is, whether she's at home, she's still in adult nursing care. She can't wait for me to show what you guys are doing. But then when the ads come in, when the ads come on, she's like, "What happened? What happened?" You speak truth. So this is Auntie Joanne's. Then after I got halfway through this big old thing, it would have been finished. I was on Pinterest and I found some beanies for messy buns so that your bun is on the outside and you don't have all that on your head. I get headaches easy and my neck hurts. So I'm going to take some of that lime green fabric that I was gifted a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to take some of that and make one for myself. I don't think I'll have enough wool. This is soft merino sheep wool from Italy, and I don't think I'll have enough, but I'll have enough to make maybe not a bun, but something that just to go around my ears in Connecticut. Maria Graham says she's going to see the video. So let me show you guys what else you inspired me to do before you go over and see Ten's funny video. So let me show you what else I was working on this week. Well, I want to show you, this is one of my journals. It's an upcycled denim journal that I use for keeping stuff in. But it's gift time, Ten. You can make these. These are relatively simple gifts to make. My grandson in California graduated from USC. USC school colors are red and gold. I had some of this fabric that's kind of red, kind of gold. His birthday was last Sunday, and I sent him one small thing, but I already had this cut, and I have some ostrich looking calf leather, and I'm going to put a pen holder and a page holder in his. You've never seen a crocheted beanie? Thank you. So it already has a wide journal inside of it. So we don't really believe in buying gifts for the adults in the family. So I make what I want them to have. And my grandson and my son don't celebrate holidays, so I'm going to pick a non-day and give it to him. My grandson's birthday was Sunday. I sent him something, but not on his birthday. So I'm not messing up the system that him and his father have, even though he's a grown man and makes his own decisions. This is between a grown man and his own elderly grandmother. Okay? David Corey says he loves us and he's listening. Thank you, David. You see all this upcycled denim, David? You still didn't collect your jeans and start deboning them and getting them in the mail. So this is a journal cover that I made from upcycled jeans. My granddaughter gave me the jeans. This it has some of the ostrich print leather. This is for my loctician. We barter when she does my hair. I was supposed to get my locks retwisted on Sunday, but I had to cancel it because I was overwhelmed. I had too much stuff to do. And then look, here's an ostrich print leather, calf leather page cover. And yes, I have my label in the back. So then I believe that when people, oh, yeah, here's a calf leather. I don't mean calf leather. What in the world am I talking about? This is an animal print key fob to go with that cheetah print bag tomorrow. It's not the same print, but that's what's going out with it tomorrow. And I believe in when people bless you, Bless them with something of you. These are things that money can't buy. You're not going to buy something that Auntie Ellen made, or 10, or Unbiased, or PIA, or David Corey, or Michael. Michael, I'm going to call you out because you know good and well that you can go live on people's channel without showing your face. You just put a squirrel up there and talk through the squirrel like Tigsy does. She hardly ever comes up at night. She just see the thing. David does it. Oh yeah, Michael, I'm calling you out. You all, I'm putting I'm putting Michael under the bus. David Corey said, y'all hit the like button for dear old auntie. She trying to scramble for bus fare so she can get a ride back to the house. You too, PIA. All of y'all, all of y'all, all of y'all, all of y'all. Everybody that I see make a new completed project, that's it's on all of y'all, all of y'all. And I will give each one of you an autograph signed, oh, fabric postcard, a fabric postcard. Everybody who finishes something, and let's put a time limit on it by Christmas. How about that? How about that? So another friend of mine saw me scrambling for cheetah print. The black bag that I made is already in the mail. The one for Bedazzling Design, hers is on the way. She should get hers by Monday. Just stand in the street and she'll hit all of y'all. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. So a gentleman that's in my Quilt Africa tribe fabric group saw me looking around for animal print, and he emailed me and it says, I have some yardage. Yardage? What? Yardage in animal print? You see how many mixed up different kinds. And I like mixing and matching mine, you guys. So, but I'm your favorite. Oh, you guys are so funny. You guys are so, you are all my favorite. You are all my favorite. You don't see me, let's just say I stay in my lane, my old lane. You finish something every single day. Something, oh, for UPIA, we gonna put limits on it. Where it's, PIA, how about you? I'm gonna give you a bus to get under. How about 4 inches of needlepoint? How about that? How about that, PIA? How about some needlepoint that you allegedly got in the mail? No, we're going to take no sewing for you. No painting. Oh, like crafty, none of that. You, Lord, yes. A new skill. A new skill. You know why, you guys? Because one day I'm going to be at the pearly gates, smiling, looking to see what my bad nieces and nephews are doing, all of y'all, and I want to be proud. I want my chest to swell out past the clouds. Cirrocumulus, cumulus. I can't remember too many more names of clouds, but I want you guys to say, well, Auntie Ellen inspired me to do something I've never done before. Allegedly, hopefully, whatever that is. So going back to the gentleman that saw me scrounging with the last little bits of this cheetah fabric, he sent me 2 yards of cheetah fabric. So he doesn't need fabric. He doesn't need anything. He has enough of everything. So that was sweet of me, GQUAT. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm making him something that money can't buy. I handmade a little heart with my own sheet of fabric, and I'm going to make I'm making him a double-sided mug rug. So that's going to be one side. And hold on, this will be the other side. So every time he takes a drink of his coffee and looks at all his yardage he's got, all his yardage, he will think of dear old Auntie Ellen. But hold on, he's married, so I can't just send one. So I had some fabric left over, and here's yet some more zebra print. So this is going to be the back, and I've started piecing something one of a kind, and I will sign it, I will autograph it, original by Auntie Ellen. Oh, I'll just put original by Penny Pankey, because he doesn't know me, my Auntie Ellen. I know him from somewhere else. But this is something he doesn't, what do you give people? That's actually how I started quilting, you guys. About 25 years ago, I was working and I was consulting. I was traveling. I was making the big bucks, the big bucks. And my mother wanted a quilt. I have known how to sew since I was 7 years old. I couldn't commission a quilt. I was willing to pay $2,000 to have a quilt. David said, you bad quilting. To you too, David. I challenge you. I challenge you, David, to make a mug rug with some of that denim you got around the house. I challenge you. Deborah Garrett, brought you out the bushes. That heart is beautiful. Thank you. But no two hearts are ever the same, because I hand cut them and give you a piece of my heart. See the different heart that's on this one? They're all different. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you've got it if it makes you feel good. Okay, so let's go. So this one last one that has to go out in the mail by tomorrow. So this person likes wild colors, crazy colors. So this is a batik. It's not an animal print, but this person likes orange, so they're going to have an orange handle inside. And I'll show you in a minute the really good batik. You can't really tell one side from the other side because the fabric is dipped so many times in the dye. So this is the right side, or the pretty side, as unbiased would say. And see if I can get a contrast. And then this is the wrong side. So let's just go sew this one little pillow together. And you guys, I've done all these little tiny things since. It'll take me about 10-15 minutes to sew this. But remember when I told you, when you're charging for your time, that's like 10-15 minutes from this part. I've already purchased the fabric. I've already cut it. I've already cut the handles. I've already pressed the fabric. I've already turned it in, re-sewed it, pinned it, marked it. So now I'm just going to sew this. So don't think that when you are trying to calculate your time for something that you spent your love on, you have to count everything, everything. So I will turn the oh, or can I? Yes, I can. If all else fails, read, right? So this is just going to be a quickie. So put this behind my back. Why? Because it feels good. And if it feels good, do it. Just do it. So this is folded in thirds because I have a handle in mine. I'm going to sew the opposite side of the pillow first. I don't normally sew over pins, but I'm getting real close to it. And by the way, there's something called a jig that you put in the front and in the back. I mentioned it. I don't have one here, but I could always put one when the different levels you're sewing. I'm using a straight stitch, a 3.0, because I'm sewing over the handles, and I want to leave room for that so it doesn't skip. So I'm back tacking a little bit, and I'm going around, and I'm not sewing a 1/4 inch or 2/8 of an inch. I'm sewing 3/8 of an inch. Oh, somebody asked me about my sewing machine because I often sew heavy things, thick things. I have some folded up carpeting mat underneath here. And I have a table pad that's handmade. That's what you see under here. That's kind of pretty in purple. I always do that and put my hand over there. Well, no, that was actually better. You could see my face and the sewing machine where I monkeyed with it. Okay, so I want to show you the sewing part. So then I sew a 1/4 of the way around. Last Christmas, I had 25 pillows that I made. But then the shipping was prohibitive on that. So this year's gifts will be smaller. Oh, you know how much a stamp is to mail a single letter, you guys? It's 78 cents now. It went up again. So I left a little opening so I can turn this inside out because we're actually sewing a tube. If you guys will hold your questions for a minute while I don't want to sew my finger. I don't want to sew my finger. And I actually don't know where I put my phone, probably neatly folded on the floor. But we're going to do this because I want to show you how it's done. And then this one will be ready to stuff. And, well, first you clip it. Whenever you sew curves, whether you're making clothes or anything else, it helps. No, you don't have to. You do whatever you want with your stuff, all right? So there's no police because we don't care. We don't care what kind of a mess you make out of your stuff. No quickie. Oh, yeah, sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Beautiful, enjoy. I think you know the rest of that song, PIA. So now there are 3 sections. So one side is sewn. I left an opening and I'm cutting the strings because I'm OCD-ish. So this 1/3 is sewn. I flip up the bottom half of this section. And don't put pins in your mouth, you guys. I used to do that. I used to put them in my mouth and hold them until I was doing something. Until I was at a quilting group one time and somebody inhaled a pin. Had to go to the emergency room. I've also seen people leave the blades open on a rotary cutter and it fall off and cut their foot. So just so that you see on the inside before I put the next part. So see, my handles are folded on the inside. Then I put the 3rd piece of fabric for the pillow, and I'm making sure that this is the right sides together. So I'm putting that up here, and I just put a couple pins to kind of hold them in place. I'm a pinner. I'm OCD-ish. So don't sue me. Don't come for me. You do your stuff your way, and everybody's happy, right? Because I don't care. I don't care. I'm making mine for y'all and my loved ones. So now I sold that top one. Now I'm going to the bottom where you see this handle. I'm going to sew the handle down and sew that part. And I'm going to back tack it like 2 or 3 times. But first I want to even up the edges. So part of your time in sewing is not actually with your pedal to the metal. It is lining things up, pinning, sewing. All that is your time. All that is your time. David Corey, you're a barber. Your time starts from the time you put the towel or the cape around somebody's neck. Get your little brush out, pick their hair out. All that is part of your time. You wash it, twist it, whatever you do, all that is your time. Time is money. And if you want to work for free, that's fine. I make gifts. I give gifts for free. But when I work, baby, I want to get paid. I dance for dollars over here. If we say it's work, if not, if it's play and fun, just say it's play and fun. And don't be lying and playing with people's feelings and whatnot or insulting them about their work product. Because that ain't right. That ain't right at all. So now that I've got this pin, could this already be sewed if I didn't pin it? Yes. Yes. So, by the way, you guys, I'm not looking at the screen because I'm sewing and I don't want to sew over my finger. So, ouch. Miss Shirley OG is going live tonight. So, oh, I don't know why this didn't go under there. Oh, because it's not flat. That's why it didn't go under. So that's another thing. You have to make consideration for and time. You have to check. You have to double check. So I'm going to back up. That's just to get started. So now you hear that? That's me sewing over the handle. Okay, so now this time I don't have to leave an opening, so I can sew all the way around. Am I still live, you guys? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm still live. Uh-oh. I think I... Uh-oh. Oh, Mike, Maria Graham says I'm still live. One never knows, do one. So this little piece will be sewn and 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And ouch. And these will be going in the mail tomorrow. I didn't really prick myself hard because there's no blood, but, and I was trying to hurry up, not really. Watch, you're going to hear when I sew over all these. Did you hear the voice change and get deep? That's because I'm sewing over all that big handle. Okay. Okay. Now there's only one little piece more to do. So now, sorry you guys, I can't see the screen. I will come to it in 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't want to stab myself with a pin or leave one in here because I'll be turning this pillow inside out in a minute. I think Auntie Joanne still has a 10-pound bag of fiber fill in her closet. We have family neck bone pillow making sessions when I'm out there, and we give them to other people who are on that side of the country when I'm there. Okay, so now this side is done. The second side is sewn. So now we have only one more. Uh-oh, where's this pin? Inside. So now what I'm going to do is these two little handles that I left in here, you see I put a pin to hold it down. I'm going to take that pin out. We don't want to accidentally leave that one in. And I'm going to take all of the extra pins out. These are actually harder to see today because I have these yellow spots in the fabric and orange. So now this is the last part that we are enclosing. And we're going to sew it all the way around. And somebody will be getting 4 neck bone pillows on Tuesday, as well as that big XL hobo bag. You can do a lot of hoboing with a 24-inch duffel bag amount of stuff. You can literally stay a whole weekend. You can stay a whole week, actually. Actually, I know people that go to other countries with just 2 little carry-ons. So here, I have 2 pins here. I'm taking them both out. Darth X, you're sending the squirrels to the live video? Oh, that's funny. But the squirrels have taken my last couple of tomatoes out of my garden. And then I was sitting there talking to my helper, right? And the squirrel was like running up, yeah, let me go get my breakfast. And then saw me sitting there, started mean mugging me and sea walking on top of my fence. What? That squirrel was so rude to Nana. It was the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing. So now I'm just sewing around this curve. Why? Because tonight, after I wake up from my nap, I will be clipping these corners in here in the bright light to make sure I don't cut any seam. And putting it in the mail by tomorrow. I have a meeting to go to at 1 o'clock, so hopefully I'll have it ready. My helper can take it to the post office for me. I'm not going up all them steps again. Not 3 days in a row. Are you kidding me? Huh. My exercise thing when I do my PTOT even clocked all those extra steps. So I'm just going over here, allegedly not sewing over any pins. But I just want to make sure that the end stitches are covered up. And that's it. That is it. Period. Now, do I have other pillows already cut out? Yes. So when I was cutting, look, I have all these ready. Look, here's a camo one right here. Waiting for a camo order. Jeans down there. So let me put these up because these little mug rugs will be special to the person who gets it because he is a quilter and he knows that these are individual, one of a kind, And nobody has a little mug rug like his. So, you guys, your rabbits discovered they can fit through chain link fence. Oh no. Rabbits multiply quickly. You had one fall off an awning onto you. Lucky you didn't get scratched up. So, Linda's trendy threads. First time watching. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Linda. Linda, we if you are a content creator and you'd like I would like to follow you, and I'm sure some of the others in the chat would like to follow you. Just put exclamation mark GQUAT. Well, let me see if I can find it. And anybody who has not dropped their link, drop your link so that you can so that we can follow you. If you would like to contribute to the channel and help us continue to do good works, you're welcome to. There's no necessity. The Cash App is on there. If you have any questions, ellenpankey@gmail.com. Do any. Hey, Tasharia, did I say hi or not? You're reaching out for a peanut slip off. Oh, that's funny. You guys are funny. Mother Egoamote. Mommy was feeling a little bit better today. So, you guys, when I see you on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be showing you the slip where I got all the stuff mailed off this week. And my next project is to get my little quilting frame put together so that I can finish all those quilts. I know you're going to sick of me showing you all of them up there. All those quilts up there. Oh, and it's time to change that little quilt up there in the corner. Time to put, maybe I'll get the pumpkin out. I have a little art quilt pumpkin made with 2.5-inch blocks that's shaped like a pumpkin, a smiley pumpkin. Okay. Bedazzle. Thank you for coming and welcome. I can't see my phone because it's accidentally on the floor or somewhere. Your bag is in the mail, ma'am, and it will be there by Tuesday. So, you guys, Bedazzling Designs commissioned a one of a kind original bag from Auntie Ellen, and it is on its way. I had to put it in a plastic bag this morning. It was pouring down rain here, pouring down rain. And I said, no, I am not going to be sitting up there talking about, oh, I couldn't take it. It was raining. Nope. No, I was out there in the rain, couldn't carry my cane, my bag, my purse. So I put my wallet in the bag. But we got it did. Linda's Trendy Threads. I'm so happy to meet you. We are glad to meet you. We are glad to greet you. So, you guys, I know that Miss Shirley OG is going live tonight. She's not in the channel, but Miss Joyce will be praying tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So, you guys stay up late. I'm ready for my nap. I've been up 3 o'clock and allegedly watching all 10, dragging me under the bus. Unbiased shenanigans. Oh boy. Thank you. And Linda, we will be checking your channel out. Mother Egoamote. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our lovely friends. In American Sign Language, this is an I. This is an L. This is a U. Don't forget, everybody, I challenge and threaten. And Darth X, you too. I expect you to sew something in purple, even if it's a mug rug. A mug rug. Good night, everybody. Oh, wait. Also, if you want to find the channel, here is my QR code. Oh, it's probably backwards. I have to turn that around. But you can order these from PIA, who made this one for me. So you guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if QR codes scan backwards.